I'm trying to approach this video and not be too critical, but I have to. Curtis Stevens is listed at about 5'7". He looks more about 5'6", fighting in a 160-pound division. The average 160-pounders middleweight is about 5'9" and up. So right there, he already has the height disadvantage. And you ask yourself, okay, well, if he's not tall, he can't, use the ring to outbox his opponents. He's got to become a pressure fighter against taller fighters, who Hassan Endam is 6 feet tall. So we saw this whole fight, by the way. Curtis Stevens lost via unanimous decision. He was knocked down in round 8. And I just don't see where he goes from here. I don't know if getting him a new trainer is going to help him. I don't know. Because every time I see him fight, especially when he fights taller fighters, he's always out of range. Now, they say he gave Gennadievich Golovkin his toughest fight. No, that means he just lasted longer and took a longer beating than some of the other Gennadievich Golovkin opponents. Now, what I saw in this fight, I saw Endam just move around the ring and did what he wanted. And at no point in time, and I'm not talking about the slip that happened in the first round, in no point in time did Endam look like he was in trouble or he was under duress, meaning stressed out while he was fighting the fight. So I'm looking at Stevens and I'm thinking like, okay, all right, he's throwing a jab. That jab was missing by at least a foot. So I'm thinking, why won't he go to the body? You got this Endam guy running around, and remember, he fought Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin, and Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin kept putting him down. I believe it was 6 times, and dude just kept getting up. Crazy fight. Almost like when Lucas Matisse fought Jose, I forget his name, but Endam, he's a Frenchman, and the French have certain reputations, and I'm not gonna say nothing, but the guy was moving, and I'm talking about he was moving. So when you see Curtis Stevens still fighting at the same pace for 8 rounds, what is going on in my life? I think my bulb just blew up. My bad. So, I'm trying. I don't like saying fighters should just give it up. I don't like saying fighters shouldn't not fight anymore. Yes, there's fights out there that he can win. But when it comes to a title shot, for example, this was an IBF eliminator. So the winner of this fight, Endam, is going to go on to face the winner of Sam Solomon versus Jermaine Taylor. And I know Al Heyman loves that. But where does this leave Curtis Stevens? His last fight against Torino Johnson, I covered on Into the Arena. He almost lost that fight. He had to knock him out. So I'm thinking, after round 8, I'm like, oh shit, he needs a knockout. I'm talking about in this fight right here, October the 1st, 2014. But he didn't change up nothing in his game plan. He just followed Endam all around the ring. So I'm thinking, okay, you're not pressuring him. You're following him. There's a difference. But honestly, there's really not too much to talk about. I summed it up. Stevens is not a pressure fighter. He's too short for his division. He's too stocky for his division. So it means I think he has some problems making weight. I don't see him lasting in the 168-pound division. He has fought there before. I just don't see what's next for him. Maybe he needs a new trainer. Maybe. That's the only thing I think will help him. But as of right now, maybe he should take some time off. And it's a shame because he took a little bit of time off after Golovkin. But now, I just don't know. T-Street Controversy live. I cover every single major fight live. Subscribe. Oh, by the way, the article, photos, and all my videos are right down below of Real Combat Media. Just click the link. It's a boxing website. Simple as that. T-Street Controversy live.